And we're going to talk about topic 2 in Unit 5. Topic 2 is period. So, what does it mean when I say period in relation to physics and circular motion? A period is just this. Let me write it down for you. The period is just... there's a period. The period is just the time it takes for something to complete one revolution. So the time period is the time needed to complete one revolution. Period. We use the abbreviation T to represent period, and period is always given in the units of seconds. Okay, now, I'm going to give you a little example of this right now. I've got a video queued up. Okay, this is a record player. Oh my god, what the hell? What's going on here? What the... Got glitches all over the place. Oh my god. For some reason, I can't pull this up right now. What just happened? Okay. I don't want this. I want that. Apologies. Here is a record player, and I'm going to fast forward it to where we have the record going on right there. Okay, there's two records going right now, and I want you, for extra credit, I want you to tell me what is the period of this record. Take a look at it. Take a look at how fast it's moving. And remember what the definition of the period is. Time it takes for something to go around one revolution in a circle. So take a look at this right here. How fast is it going? What's this time it takes for it to do that? And I'll give you a hint. Right there at the bottom. It says scarce victory 45 RPM record player. RPM stands for rotations per minute. There are 45 rotations per minute. So that should help you with the math. Anyway, email me the answers and you'll get a little extra credit. Okay. Now, let's go back to this. We've got that as a period. Now, what's the distance? What's the distance for a circle? What is the distance around a circle? The distance that something takes around a circle. Let's pretend that's a circle. So the distance it takes for something to go all the way around a circle, that is its circumference. And you might remember that circumference is 2 pi r, r being the radius. That's an r, not a v. 2 pi r. R. So, if that's the distance around a circle, and the time is the period, well then we can say what the velocity of an object going around a circle is on that path. We can say the velocity of that thing around that path is actually 2 pi r, so that's the distance, divided by t, which is the period, the time it takes for something to go around that circle. So that's the velocity there. And this is really helpful because now we can take this formula and we can plug it into the formula that we already know for acceleration. And then for centripetal acceleration, and for centripetal force. So centripetal acceleration, remember, is, I hope you remember this, v squared over r. So if we plug this v into this, we're going to get something that's like an improper. That's okay. We can keep it as an improper fraction. We're all right with that here. So it's going to be 2 pi r over t squared divided by r. Now we can take that if we want to, and now we can take the centripetal force and just multiply this sucker by m, and that'll get us our centripetal force. So it's going to be m times 2 pi r squared over t all over r. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you're going to have fun with that. Notice that there's an r on the top and there's an r at the bottom. If you want to simplify this, you can. And I'm going to actually just let you kind of work your way through these starting problems. The first starting problem is really easy. It's just definitional. Number 2, I can tell you what the answer is. Number 2, the answer is 2.50 meters per second. For 3, the answer should be the velocity equals 2 pi r over t. Right? We've just already done that. And for 4, it should be, the final velocity should be 6 meters per second. So I hope you do well on this. The only one that's kind of tricky with algebra, I think, the only one that's tricky with algebra is number 6. And I can tell you what the final answer is, so you can check against your answer. For 6, it's going to be 4 pi squared r over t squared. That's 4 pi squared r over t squared. This is just going back through algebra again. So that's it for period. Until next time. Ciao.